Hello, and thank you for watching my video about my trip to Venice, Italy. I was just there in November with my husband and my daughter. One of my children was traveling in Europe. She was doing some backpacking, and she also joined us on this trip for a couple of nights. You see us here getting to Denmark. We had a layover, and then we got on another flight and went to Milan. We then arrived in Milan Centrale at the train station, and we got on a train to Venice with a few stops. I don't think there were any changes. There may have been one change, but I'm not positive. I can't remember because we did take a few trains. We spent a full 2 weeks, just slightly over 2 weeks in Italy at the end of November. And it was wonderful. There was very little tourism. We felt like we kind of lived in Italy. And Venice was absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to stop talking so you can enjoy the video, and I will explain a few things as we go along. So this is where you land when you get off the train in Venice. It's super easy to get water taxi tickets, although it might take you, like 15, 20 minutes to figure it out. All of these taxis go back and forth all day and even through the night. So don't get nervous if you go in the wrong direction or you lose your family member like we did. My daughter got separated from us. She's an awesome traveler who just spent 9 weeks in Europe by herself, so it was no big deal. Just a little frustration, a little annoyance with each other, but that is part of traveling and it should not turn anyone off. It's just part of the experience. We couldn't believe where we were staying. We knew we were going to stay on the top floor and have some nice views, but we didn't realize we were going to stay in such a great spot with this piazza right down beneath us and this restaurant, and there was like a nice little bar right across the way where we could go and have a drink before going up to bed every night. Unfortunately, it was only 3 nights, so it wasn't long enough, but if I came back to Italy, to Venice, I would definitely look into staying at this apartment again. And I will share the information for the booking. We booked through booking.com for this one, and I will share that in the description. So as you can see, we have a great view. We're very high up. I want to say we're on either the 5th or the 6th floor. This seemed to be a building that probably did not have this top unit at some point. It looks like it was probably added on at some point in its life. But we were very, very blessed to have booked it. I do have to mention, if you have trouble walking or going upstairs, this is not the place for you. There's no elevator these buildings, these older buildings, don't have elevators. If you stay in a hotel, most likely you'll have an elevator.
Venetian
But
balcony
in an
over here in the
apartment
little
building
back
like
alley.
this, it's not really possible,
Cutest thing.
especially in these really tight little spaces. They don't have elevators typically, so be careful when you're booking. If you want a view, you have to be able to do the stairs. Here's my daughter arriving for her couple of nights stay with us in Venice. After she got there, we took off and went for a walk and just checked out the whole scenery. So just take a look. Anytime you are in public transportation, no matter where you are or what country, you need to be careful of pickpockets. It's not a pretend thing, it's real. We really enjoyed lunch at this restaurant. It was so nice. I had my favorite grilled fish, and the server was so kind to debone it for me. And my family loved all of their choices. It was really nice. Just making memories with my girls and my husband. It's the best part of vacation. San Marco Basilica and San Marco Square is just a place to just stand in the middle and take it all in. It's absolutely gorgeous with obvious history, but the stone is like looking at stone that is embroidered. It's just so much detail, and then on top of it, there's paintings. It's just a square full of art. I can't describe it any other way. And if that is your thing, then this place is a must if you're in Italy. Our apartment was a short walk from San Marco's Basilica. It was a great location for that reason, and we purposely chose it because of that. We knew that we would have really easy access to all of these places that we wanted to see. And here you see us waving at our daughter. She's going to head back to get to her backpacking trip. She's meeting up with a couple of her friends that she made along the way. They're going to Rome now, and she'll meet up again with us at the end of our trip in Lake Como. So we went out for a walk after she left, and we got a couple of glasses at one of these shops, and we had a snack, I believe, and then we called it a night. But it was a really great 3 days in Venice, and I highly recommend this city. I'm not sure if you noticed, but a lot of these buildings have noticeable damage from the flooding that they get in Venice. And in some of the other photos, I didn't point out, but there are things that look like tables piled up on the sidewalks. And really what they are just like staging so that they can make like an artificial sidewalk when the city floods. I am not a scientist. I have no business blaming it on global warming or anything like that, but it's pretty apparent that this place gets flooded, and it's sad because it's so beautiful. So if you are planning on visiting Venice, I would do so, because we have no idea how long that city will exist. The food is great, the people are great. I would recommend going off season. We felt like we could have been from there. And the people that live there are wonderful, but I know they were tired from a very busy summer season. I think it's a perfect place to go in the fall. It's not like you're going to go swimming in this river. So I think that everyone should visit Venice. It's incredible, really, truly amazing. Also, just another little tip: when you're using the water taxis, just get on smoothly. Know where you need to go, get on and get off. Have your things ready and pay attention. Don't stand in people's way, and be courteous. It's just how you should be. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a wonderful, peaceful day, and thanks for watching my video.